Hello everyone and welcome back to Nightingale Plays Factorio, Mercantilism and Misanthropy. So we have finally got this train all fixed up, so all the stuff we don't have is in the back, all the stuff we do have is in the front. He will not leave until he either runs out of iron or gears, and the unloading is much nicer. So we've got a single belt for nitinol stuff and a single belt for titanium stuff, which is to come in the future. So the combinators for those are not hooked up yet, but everything else is looking good. Other thing is way up over here, to get this train to stop from doing its insane loop, I added an extra combinator, which just says there needs to be at least one yellow signal, and the yellow signals are I need something. Or no, it's I have something. So there needs to be at least one of these things that has filled up. And then that'll output an extra green. So then I just increase the green count from 9 to 10. So now this one will only leave if it's actually got some sort of stack full. And it'll only fill a stack if it needs a stack. So that closed off that loop, so he no longer goes in that insane circular pattern. So finally, let's start building stuff for the factory. We can also see iron's already down to 78% of what it was when I initially looked at it, so it's got a few hours to go according to that. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more fast underground belt. So let's just grab this stuff for now. Of course, that uses up a lot of gears. Let's just grab a couple stacks. So the reason I'm getting so much fast underground belt is because we're going to use it here. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I usually do, and I'm going to have extra yellow belt production. So this will be, maybe this one doesn't need to be here. This will be yellow belt, this will be yellow underground, and this will be yellow splitters. Of course, I can't do the splitters yet until I get the electronics coming in, and they're going to be on a train right here, which makes me realize that these combinators are in a bad spot, but I don't care. I will deal with that later. I guess we're going to have to go behind the train, or actually right here. That's a good spot for it. So I'll use robots to copy that later. Okay, so we've got our two iron lines. They're balanced, so it doesn't matter too much. Just trying to think. I've got two iron lines and I need 3. The best way to split this off. So what we'll do is take... So if we do that, we end up with half of it going down there, which doesn't seem ideal. So if instead... we need a few more splitters. So instead, if we do this... Well, this will again get half. And of course, it's going to get in the way of the gears, so I want to do this somewhere else. Let's actually just do it coming down. Got that one balancing between the two, and then half goes back, half goes out, half goes out, half goes out. Okay, so we got 3. That's the way to do it. And we'll do the same for these. All of these we're going to space out like this, with one on either side, so they can use lots and lots of gears. The belt production it doesn't need quite as many gears. What's the best way to check that? Get another one of these down. So yeah, belt, 5 gears, 5 gears. These take no gears, 20 gears, 20 gears, 10 gears, 10 gears. So this line is the one that's going to use the most gears. So probably both of these I'm going to want to double up on gears. That being said, this is looking a little bit tight on space, so let's just make sure. Just want to make sure that I'm going to have enough room. So iron needs to be right here and going down. So already this is getting a bit problematic. So let's move this down a bit. Let's just move everything down by one set of inserter, or one set of factories. And that goes across. So this no longer needs to be like that. This just goes away completely. And that goes like that. Okay, tons of room now, using up all this space. We'll see if we go over this stone or not. I'm not terribly concerned about that. Okay, so you need your iron coming along here. Oops. A few of those too. I was going to use robots, but I think they might be out of range. Okay, you are actually not going to use 2 of these because I need one of these to be electronics. So we'll leave that electronics one open. You, though, will definitely have a splitter. Okay, won't need much more transport belt. Fact, right, 2 there, and let's just start putting some in a chest. Just 4 stacks. I'm just going to use this while I'm building. In fact, actually, let's just continue this build. And I missed the spacing here. Which is unfortunate because that means that long inserter is just not going to work there. I could put it into a buffer chest and use double long inserters. The buffer chest can then later change to a requester chest. I'm going to figure out some sort of logistics train system so that the extra stuff comes back. So yeah, that actually sounds like a good idea. So let's do that as a requester right away. Blue chests, blue chests. Yes, we have blue chests. So we'll do it right there. 1 in, 1 out. Let's see, what's the best way to set this up? Okay, I need to think about this one a little bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, I tried out a couple different things. I think I know what I want to do. So first of all, we want to go just absolutely nuts on the gears. And then what we'll do is just have a little belt here. We'll go like that, like that. So just a teeny bit of belt storage here, and that'll keep it going. Now, this needs to go out somewhere because these are going to get used in science. rather than doing this locally for science, I'm going to make it part of the system. So that's going to go out a bit and then down. And I think bleeding off this one for the science is fine versus bleeding off either of these. Or heck, could have a dedicated one for the science too. So maybe I do that. Maybe I put... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, start using our robots. Something like this. What do you guys need? Some of this and some inserters. Okay, so this is working. This is the science one. Then this one here is dedicated just for this. And then somewhere we'll do the requester chest. Okay, so you're not going there anymore. So now, stop using that kind of belt. Use red belt. Alright, great. Finally got some stuff upgraded. How many? We don't have enough basic electronics. That's going to be annoying. But we can use the underground belts. You go there. Get cleared. Underground belt there. And then milk cook. There we go. Much easier. So let's get that going. Looks like I forgot to finish hooking this up. Ooh, almost. Yeah, nothing got through. Okay, so inserters. Should be enough for you. Now this one is going to have to just go to the side. How much do we have? Kind of wish I'd left a little bit more space. So let's... Yeah, there's only 3. That's not going to be enough. It needs to be at least 4. Let's give the rest of this to this guy. Cut this off. Grab this. Pull this. Let's get another RoboPort down to join these. So this will move by 2. And then we can grab all this and move it by 1. So that's 4. I think that's sort of the bare minimum, but I think that'll do. What's going on here? Was that the splitter? Must have been the splitter. Oh no, this is the electronics. No splitter needed. Let's drain that. So to get this over, easiest thing to do is to just shift it over, have belt. Let's do that. And wrong kind. You do need, yeah, you do. You don't even need gears. That's weird. And you need lots of those. So let's get you another. And this is going to be an annoying spot. It's very low on inserters. We're probably going to run out. Okay, there we go. So now you just need your gears. Just need to build a couple more in hand. Do none of you need iron? Oh, I think I... Oh no, you need iron, and then the iron stops. And then it's all gears after that. I remember now. You can then go here. Okay, so what are you waiting on? Just need gears. How did you... Oh, right. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll put these down, but we won't be doing them because we can't yet. Because we need lubricant. So let's just assume something like that. I'll figure out where this actually ends up going. All right. So I think let's grab this just sort of as a measuring stick. Okay, you're all within the construction range. Need to start mucking around with inventory and locking stuff down. Okay, so this will be faster transport belt, so it'll have titanium, and this one will be whatever. So you just need titanium, so this stuff can actually go. So this feels like a lot of space between them. Probably more than I need, but I suppose I can always run the belts above and through and just all around. So we'll keep that space. It doesn't really hurt. Okay, and we're going to want to go down through via here. Well, it should be enough to power everything. You're unnecessary. Keep these separate for now. Just a little bit easier. Okay, so this is what's going to come down until we're building better stuff, and that's going to go to our train station. So we can... Feels like there's a little bit of room. Maybe I could do the train station for the stone above it, and then have our stations down here. Yeah, I think let's plan for that. So this is sort of the minimal-sized station. I really wish I had the blueprint mirror. I need a basic electronic board. I can't even clear my blueprint anymore. And I can't build one either, can I? Ooh, I can. Let's just do that. Oh, and I already had one. Don't need it. Okay, so let's grab this whole thing. And put it right about there. Not all of it's going to fit. And go up to about here. So where's the station end up? I didn't copy the station. It's got silly stuff going on there. Oh, can't clear that one. Let's grab all this. We'll put that right about there. Alright, so missing all kinds of stuff. Where is our chest? What missing now is lights. Something like that. I still don't see a chest. Let's put a new one down. So some of that, probably more of that. Lots of chain signals, some regular signals. Let's get you a train stop, which I cannot build because basic electronic board. Okay, so basically I just need to get a bunch of basic electronic boards. Alright, so I'll be back with that stuff. Oh yeah, we've got more stuff. Don't want you... There we go. Robot's coming. Let's get our chests. So, train stop. Train stop and a couple of these. I'm not sure where they're going, if they're even necessary. Nope. Nope. And you don't want to build that signal because you're out of range. Okay, you seem like you're in a bad spot. I don't think I want you. You... Not sure why you are a chain signal. You should be a chain signal. Then there should be a regular signal. Oh, but there's the entrance. Okay, that's why that was a chain signal. And that just cut all our green wire, which may have screwed something up. Quiet. Silly robots. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so train's coming down. You need a chain signal here. Looks like there's... no, I'm not going to call that enough room in there. Chain signal there. And there. And a regular signal right as close as we can get it up here. We'll see if that's enough room. Chain signal, regular signal. Okay. Now, going up. So you are complaining because we need something in the middle. You don't need to be a chain signal. You do. You're complaining because you're too close. Get a regular signal out here. Goes to that. Chain signal, you're complaining because you just don't need to be there. Okay, I think that's looking a lot better. So chain signal at the end, exit, chains there. Okay, it's all pretty tight, but I think it's signaled up properly now. Okay, so you're not going to be getting any magic fuel. Where are you? Shouldn't you just be sitting here? Oh, we can't unload. Alright. Train stop. That should stop the beeping, right? Oh, building all these gears and stuff. I don't need that. Okay, where's my train? So you can be stone pickup. You do not need that junk in there. You can go do stone pickup. Go. Alright, so it looks like we need chest here. Should we do this last one? Does the last one work for loading? I'm just never going to do that last one. It's just too often where it's not working. Okay, this is garbage. So what are we out of? Iron. Alright, there we go. You are the stone guy, so we'll figure you out later. As well as setting up the actual mining base. Okay, so we now know we can go just directly south of this and we'll be A-okay. So actually, let's check. You can come from the north and enter. You can come from the south. You can leave to the north. So definitely don't need both of those. And you can't leave this way because we didn't leave ourselves enough room. So let's just assume we just need the north directions. Let's just clean this up a bit. So now this doesn't need to be a chain signal. We can put a regular signal here because I think there's enough room. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then this is a regular signal going down, chain signals for going in, chain signal, regular signal. Okay, that looks much better. So that just means we need to build our stone processing somewhere to the north. Like, hey, maybe even right here. Don't do that while standing on the tracks. And even though we don't have the miners, let's yarm it up. Call you Stone 1. Oh, no wonder I can't move. Alright, so question is this just going to be an unloading station? Or a loading station, rather. The other thing we can do is use this station to bring stuff back and have requester chests. I'm kind of liking that idea because, especially with the yellow belt, because I have so much yellow belt to update. So let's do that. I'm just trying to think how to set it up so that yellow belt gets into the best place. This is probably the best place to put it in going into this one, because this is the one where if we're upgrading yellow belt to red belt, we're going to make more red belt production. So yeah, we'll just do it within the belt, and then obviously these get upgraded into here, these to here, so that all works. So the science and these ones just stay alone. Remove as much of that as I can. also going to want to get these into logistics somewhere so I can take care of it. All right, I don't really want to build this station right now. I think I want to save it for the next episode. So we're just going to end that here. So this has been Nightingale. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to hit the like or subscribe button or leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.